Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. It is the DAUG here, and it's time for picks of Week 9 of the NFL season. But before we get to that, we got to recap last week. Of course, in college, didn't do great. Went 3-2 as Syracuse got destroyed by Virginia Tech. My mom's Maryland Terrapins lost to Northwestern. But I did win the Oregon Ducks beating Utah, UCLA beating Colorado, and Fresno State beating UNLV. So 3-2, and for the season I'm 27-13 in college. Not bad. As far as for Week 8 picks, did okay there as well. Bills beat the Bucks, call that. My Cowboys destroyed the Rams. Dolphins beat the Patriots. The Jets won a shitty game in overtime against the Giants because Giants lost the second string quarterback and wound up in the third. Didn't let them pass the rest of the game. Steelers lost to the Jags, and their quarterback may not be playing tomorrow because of the ribs. We shall see. That may decide your people's picks. Falcons got destroyed by the Titans, but Falcons may have found a new quarterback, and it's not Ridley. Panthers got their first win of the year, beating the Texans. By the way, hashtag F North Carolina. Vikings, you may have beaten the Packers, but it did cost you something. It cost you Kirk Cousins for the rest of the year. By the way, the Vikings did make a trade yesterday to the Cardinals, getting their starting quarterback, not Kyle Murray, the one who's been playing for him, Dobbs. But it looks like the Vikings will probably play the rookie quarterback this week until the new quarterback is used to the system, gets to read the playbook. Cardinals will probably start the rookie quarterback, may start Murray, don't know yet. Saints beat the Colts because the Saints offense finally woke up. Eagles got by the Redskins barely. Speaking of the Redskins, they traded Sweats to the Bears and Young to the 49ers. Seahawks beat the Browns, which is, by the way, the only one I got double points on because I was the only one who picked Seattle, so that's 2 points for me. Chiefs, who got down with the sickness and didn't have Taylor Swift, lost to the Broncos. My mom's Ravens beat the Cardinals. Bengals did upset the 49ers, which I called correctly. Sadly, my other upset, Bears over the Chargers, did not happen. Chargers won, and the Lions beat the Raiders. Oh, by the way, the Raiders have cleaned house. They fired their GM, their head coach, and their offensive coordinator. Oh, boy. So I went 10-7, because remember, if you're the only person to pick that team and they win, you get 2 points. And I'm 71-54 for the season. I don't know the standings right now because Travis has not sent them to me. He'll probably send it over tonight. So, let's get to the college games real quick. So, Travis, Dave, this is for you and me. All the games are on Saturday. First one's BYU against West Virginia. I'm taking the upset here and picking BYU. Air Force versus Army. Give me the Air Force. Georgia versus Missouri. I'm taking Georgia. Minnesota versus Illinois. I'm taking Minnesota. And I have LSU over Alabama. Of course, I didn't get to watch the who were the top four. I know Georgia. I think it was like Georgia, Ohio State, Georgia, Michigan, and I can't remember the fourth team, unfortunately. So I didn't get to watch the playoff selection because I've been busy the last few days. As you can see, I'm in a room recording. So those are the college games: BYU, Air Force, Georgia, Minnesota, and LSU. I got winning. Suppose for the NFL tomorrow night, it's Titans Steelers. I'm taking the Titans here. The offense is very well after having the rookie pay. Ryan Tannehill may have lost his job. Steelers quarterback, we don't know which one's starting because we know the starter has a rib injury. We shall see what happens there. So I'm taking the Titans here tomorrow night. Dolphins and Chiefs, which is at 9:30 in the morning in Germany. I am taking the Dolphins here. Chiefs, I don't think are going to have Taylor Swift. They may have a few other problems as well because the offense really hasn't been that good. So give me the Dolphins, because Dolphins know how to put up points, and I don't know if the Chiefs' defense is good enough to stop them. Next, my mom's Ravens against the Seahawks. I've been high on the Seahawks, kind of been picking them here and off. I'm taking my mom's Ravens. Like I said when she passed, I'm picking the Ravens the rest of the way to honor her. So give me the Ravens here to win. Browns and Cardinals. I'm taking the Browns here. They have injuries. They got a better defense and are a better team than the Cardinals. Sorry. Bucks Texans. I'm taking the Buccaneers here. I know they're 3-4 and they've kind of fallen off a bit. I think they'll turn it around here. I think the offense is maybe finds the groove again. The defense is okay. Plus the Texans just lost to the Panthers. And I can't trust the Texans right now. Sorry. All right. Saints and Bears. Saints easily. Bears look like a clusterfuck. Saints got an offense that's clicking now. Their defense has been good all year. Give me the Saints. Up next, my lock of the week. I have the Falcons over the Vikings. Vikings are going to have a new quarterback this week. So yeah, I got, who hasn't really played at all, unless they can get the one they traded for to get from Arizona, get him ready. I don't know. I'll take the Falcons. Hopefully they do not start Riddle. They start the guy who replaced him, who almost won him the game this past week. So give me the Falcons and a lock. Rams and Packers. What I'm worried about is I have a feeling, because no one's going to pick Green Bay, they're going to win, and that would just make Travis, because I even think Travis is picking against the Packers. So give me the Rams, but I know we're all going to pick the Rams, and Packers will win, because life sucks. Redskins and Patriots. This one's a tough one, because, they just traded their best defensive players. The offense has been great, but I don't know how they can do. But the Patriots have been terrible. Excluding their 2 fluke wins, they've been bad offensively and defensively. So I'm going to take the Redskins here still, but I'm not confident with it. Up next, my upset pick for football this week, Panthers and Colts. I got the Panthers winning this one. Panthers, this was the game I thought you were going to get your first win, but hey, you surprised me, did it this past week. But I think the Panthers win this one. Colts kind of, you can tell the offense is hit or miss a lot. Up next, Giants and Raiders. Yeah, this is easy, Giants. I know they're going to get Danny Dimes back. He's clear to compete. I know the defense has been okay the most part. The offense, yeah, but Raiders fired their head coach, fired their GM, fired the offensive coordinator. They may bench Jimmy Garoppolo from what Travis told me, so give me the Giants. Up next, Cowboys-Eagles. I'm taking the Cowboys here, and I'm actually a little bit confident because the Eagles, while yes, they have been winning games for the most part, excluding the one they lost, they haven't won them convincingly. Yes, I know the old saying is a win's a win, but if I'm an Eagles fan, I would want a dominant, convincing win, and the only one you really can say is Miami, but Miami was missing a few players, and the officiating you could really say was for Miami because they really didn't do nothing for the Eagles that game. Sunday night, Bengals and Bills. I'm taking the Bengals here, which is probably surprising people because I'm mostly the guy who picks the Bills, but yeah, I'm going to take the Bengals. I think the Bills have been way too up and down, not consistent enough. I'm a little worried. This is technically the rematch that would have been on Monday night before that incident happened with the player who, died and came back to life like he was the Undertaker. So give me the Bengals here, though. Monday night, Jets and Chargers. Well, Chargers just won. Can they get another upset win again? Jets, their defense is way good, but that offense is the question. But I'm taking the Jets. I trust their defense. I think the Chargers, well, yes, they did do good against the Bears. It is the Bears, unfortunately. I should have realized that. But I'm taking the Jets. Remember, there are 4 teams with a bye this week, so please fix your fantasy teams accordingly. And as a recap, I have the Titans, Dolphins, Ravens, Browns, Bucks, Saints, Falcons, Rams, Redskins, Panthers, Giants, Cowboys, Bengals, and Jets winning this week. Let me know what you think of my picks. Let me know who you have in the comment section below. If your team's on a bye, enjoy the bye. And let me know as well if you're going to get up at 9:30 in the morning for this game in Germany between the Dolphins and Chiefs. And oh, by the way, there is a game in Germany next week as well. But until then, peace out. Have a good start to your November, and I will see you tonight. Well,